Hi guys, it's Tina from Frugal, Fun, and Fabulous, and today I am so excited to be participating in this fall collab video. I'm doing a collab with a bunch of lovely ladies. All of their channels will be linked down below. Please go check out all of their videos. Today for my video, I'm going to be doing a Halloween craft. This is a really simple craft. It's really good for kids. All of these items that I found here that I'm going to be doing the craft with were found at the Dollar Tree. So I'll just go through everything with you guys really quickly. I've got a cheesecloth here. This is actually a cemetery vase. I found this in the floral section. A can of heavy starch. I just have some pretty orange ribbon, a little felt pumpkin decorating kit. This is like an oil warmer or like a little tart, candle tart warmer, and then two of these little styrofoam balls. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the very first thing I've done here is just lay down some parchment paper because things are going to get a little bit messy once we put the starch on the cheesecloth, which I'll show you guys in a second. But the next thing I did is just take my styrofoam balls and I just took it and basically took the cemetery vase and shoved the ball like right on top of there so it sits on top, and this is actually what's going to form the body of our ghost. And then for the small ghost, I did exactly the same thing. I just sat this ball right on top of the warmer here, and then we're going to use those to kind of drape the cheesecloth over, which you'll see in just a second. Okay, so the next thing I've done, as you can see, is cut my cheesecloth into two different pieces, a smaller one and a larger one, and I went ahead and draped it over this is the baby ghost, the small ghost. I went ahead and just draped it over the ball. I tried to make it as pretty as I could because once you spray it, you'll still have a little bit of time to kind of sort it out and make sure the cloth is laying the way that you want it to lay, but it will dry pretty quickly. So just try to make it as good as you can from here, and the next thing we're going to do is just take this starch and spray it down. I'm going to actually put the camera down for that because I can't. I only have one hand, so I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, as you can see, I completely saturated the cheesecloth with the spray starch. I'm just going to actually now, I'm going to do the same exact thing to the tall one over here, and then I'm just going to let this dry for several hours, probably overnight, and then I'll show you guys what the next steps are after that. Okay guys, so it's the next day and I just wanted to show you guys how my little ghosts are turning out. So basically what happened was I ended up spraying these guys down 3 or 4 times, just letting it dry in between coats. So we've got several layers of starch on them now. The fabric is pretty stiff, but it's not totally hard, which is fine. So what I'm going to do here, there's the big ghost there. What I'm going to do for the small ghost, I'm just going to actually lift him right off the stand, just like that. And then let's move the stand over. As you can see, he will stand up all by himself just like that. The big ghost I'm going to actually leave on the stand because he's got a little bit more fabric. It's a little bit heavier to support. Let me turn him in a better way that's like actually prettier view of him. All right, so there's how he's gonna look from the front there, and I'm gonna leave that stand in there because it's white. It kind of blends in, you can't see it, and if I take that stand out, the fabric isn't stiff enough to support the weight of the ball and the cloth itself. But anyway, he'll be fine on that stand. So the next step we're gonna do is basically take this pumpkin decorating kit that we got and try to make a face for this guy. Now I don't know because I haven't tried this kit before whether or not the eyes and stuff are gonna fit on there perfectly, but if they don't, we've got some scissors here so we can just go ahead and cut that out and make it fit, and then we'll glue them on the faces and then we'll be done. Okay guys, I'm really happy to report that the felt worked perfectly. So as you can see, there were a couple of little punch outs here. Those are for like eyes for your pumpkin from that kit. This is actually all I ended up using. You can just ignore that little sliver there. I was just gonna see if I could do a mouth, but it didn't look exactly like I wanted it to. But anyway, there's my little baby girl ghost. I made a little orange bow for her out of the ribbon that we got also. And then here's my bigger ghost here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him yet. I may embellish him a little bit further, we'll see. But anyway, as you can see, the eyes worked absolutely perfectly. And then I've got tons of material left over if I want to continue this later to use for my pumpkins a little bit later in the season. Alright guys, just wanted to give you a little sneak peek of my ghosts in action. I don't know if this will be their final resting spot, but they're going to sit here for a little while until I decide. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!